What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. We've got some bonus content for you this week. As you can tell, hopefully it's not Thursday. I mean, it might be Thursday by the time you're watching this, but if you're watching this as of the release, it is not Thursday. And that is because a couple weeks ago, something like that, Tucker, or Mr.T, as we know him on Discord, reached out to me and was like, hey, I'm getting these half and half boxes from Your Turn Games, and I wanted to open them, maybe record the opening, and I don't have anywhere to post it. I was wondering if you could do that on your channel. And I was like, that sounds awesome. I'd be more than happy to do that. So if you guys have any boxes, just so you know, I guess, in case you weren't already aware, if you have box opening videos or something that you don't have a channel or whatever to host for yourself on YouTube, or you don't have a way to post it, just let me know, and I'd be happy to put it up on my channel. I think box openings are always fun to watch, no matter who's opening the cards. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and I do just want to go over what he was actually opening. He kind of talks about it a little bit during the video, but they are these half and half boxes from Your Turn Games, which you can get with just any of the rotation sets, where you just want to get half of one box and half of another. So it's kind of a way to save a little bit of money if you are wanting cards from two different sets, and you don't want to buy two full boxes of them. Then you can get maybe a Prophecies of Christ and Israel's Inheritance, and Andy will just open, or take two boxes from those sets, make a combined box with half from each of them, which means that you could get some wacky distributions of ultra rares that are kind of abnormal. Like typically, depending on the set, but usually it's like with the most recent sets, it's one per box. GOC, do they still do two ultra rares per box? I don't remember exactly, but anyway, if you I think it's still just one per box, but don't quote me on that. But anyways, you can get some weird distributions then, because you're taking half of two boxes. So you might end up with no ultra rares, but you might end up with two. You'll probably still end up with one, I guess. I think is the math on that, where it's still averages out, but that's probably, or the most likely odds. But it is a little bit more fun, a little more exciting or spicy when you're doing that. And what Tucker did was a little off the wall and kind of interesting here. When you first get to the page, both sets are on Israel's Inheritance, or they're both set to Israel's Inheritance, and he decided to get three boxes of half and half, with each half being from Israel's Inheritance. And so it was still him getting the same number of cards from the same set, but he had the opportunity to get either 0 ultra rares or up to 6 ultra rares if he was super lucky, because the way that Andy did it was he opened 6 different Israel's Inheritance boxes and then took the halves from there. Obviously, if he just took 3 boxes and swapped the halves, and Tucker was buying all 3 boxes, then it just wouldn't, it would be the same thing. So Andy opened the 6 boxes and then repackaged them. He did still have the 3 other sets of the boxes that together, and I think he offer those up to sell those, see if anybody was interested. I'm not sure if anybody did. So if you did buy those and you don't want it spoiled what is in there, or if you haven't opened them yet, I guess maybe you don't want to watch the rest of this video yet, or maybe you do and you want to see kind of what your odds of how many ultra rares are going to hit in those, most likely anyway. But I think that if Andy didn't sell them, he was just going to open them up for singles afterwards anyway. So no, not really any big deal. He doesn't still have them. So, this video isn't going to give you any information on whether or not you should go and ask him if you can buy them. But it did make for kind of a little more excitement with the video, where it's not like, oh, you finish opening, or you're opening a box, you find the ultra rare, and then you're just like, oh, well, do I, want to open the rest of the box? Not really looking for any of the other cards specifically, or, it's That was the main thing, especially if you're like chasing foil ultra rares or something. So it definitely adds some excitement, and I'm happy to post the box opening portion of that. Tucker does give a little disclaimer at the beginning, but about the quality of the video, which I don't think it was really too bad. The only main thing was kind of sometimes the glare was making it hard to see what cards he opened just because of the lighting where he was filming. But other than that, and some hot takes on Lord of the Rings, I think it was a great a great box opening video. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Before we get into it, though, I do want to point out another thing here on Your Turn Games, which is a grab bag sale going on Your Turn Games, which is that if you get a grab bag, then you get it's buy one get one half off. BOGO ho, is it? I don't know. Buy one get one half off, and so if you got a grab bags, Andy's got a bunch of different grab bags on here. Like it would say, like, oh, it's only 13, but no, if you go into each of these, they all have options of like how many commons and rares, like kind of the distribution of rarities that you want, and then those are going to be priced differently based on those. So if you want 15 rares in your Israel's Rebellion grab bag, then it's $40, or you can just get commons and it's 30. So it's very customizable, which I think is very cool. So there should be everything to fit whatever budget you're trying to do, and you're just going to get a bunch of cards from whichever sets you're buying. And this is kind of another way to get a lot of cards from two different sets at a good value, good price. So if you want to take advantage of that, you have until Friday this week. So this is coming out Tuesday. You have a few days left to take advantage of that. Friday, February 7th. For those of you keeping track at home, just before midnight. So you can go and take advantage of that. Get a grab bag, which it's just a random assortment of cards from I guess from either a particular set or a particular brigade. He's got brigade specific ones, so you can choose that it'll be half of this good brigade and half of another evil brigade. So that's a good way to start a deck if you're thinking you want to. You have a certain deck in mind that you want to build, but you're not exactly sure what cards you want to use yet, or you want to try out different things. This is a great way to just get a good pool of cards that you can use, and it, I think, is fun just to be able to do that with the deck building process. If you're not in the mood for just buying a complete deck, then that's a great way to go about it. There's also the scratch and dent grab bag, where it's going to be very still playable cards, like very they're still going to be tournament legal and everything, but it might have some imperfections, some cosmetic imperfections on them that Andy talks about down here on the site for that. And so that's just going to get you a good discount on playable cards. So if you're not as concerned with how they look, then you can go ahead and take advantage of that. So that is what's going on this week on Your Turn Games. They always have these great deals going on, so we definitely want to highlight them as they're a sponsor for the channel here. And without further ado, let's get into the box opening with Mr. T.
Okay, I've got 3 boxes of Israel's Inheritance. They're the 50-50 boxes from Your Turn Games. So each one of these is from 2 Israel's Inheritance boxes, meaning I have packs from 6 different boxes. And really awesome that Andy lets us do this. I already have a nearly full set of Israel's Inheritance. I'm missing Promised Land, and I think one of the rares. Not sure which one, but I seem to recall that I'm missing one rare, and I know I'm missing Promised Land. So obviously the hope is that I'm going to get foils, but I'd be super happy just to complete my set, honestly. So I'm hoping I get at least 1 Promised Land, but knowing my luck, I'm probably going to get 6 captains, which I already have 2 of. I'd also welcome an extra Abishai. And apologies, I know the quality of this video is not great. I am doing it in my garage. I do have to be a little bit quiet because my kids are sleeping and I live in a small house where sound travels, and also I am not in perfect health, so I might cough a little bit. My apologies. And thank you to Jaden, who is going to be posting this on his YouTube channel, as I do not have one. And if I did, I'm confident I would have 0 followers. So I will do my best. I've never done one of these before. And I don't have the gear to, don't have all the fancy stuff that Jaden has. So I don't have the gear to really make this work as it's intended to, but we're going to give it a go. So here we go. I'm going to move 2 of these boxes out of frame. Okay. Let me just put it on frame while I open packs. Probably also going to open the packs out of frame. Well, or I think it's out of frame. I don't know. Okay, so I'm not going to go over the roots cards, but there we go. So we got Forced Labor is the rare. I got Access Denied. The Subdued Moabites. Told Before Truth. Pack number 1. Yeah, I don't open these packs really. Are you supposed to open them? I'm sure. So I can't reuse them. Okay. Got Summoned Curse. Adino the Esnite. I seem to recall someone asking for this in the trade channel. If you don't already have it, hit me up, because I know I already have one of these. Nahari the Beerothite. I'm probably mispronouncing things. I apologize. Return of the King. Good movie. Lord of the Rings fan over here. Oh, I just said that thing about getting 6 captains, and my first ultra rare pull is a captain. That's just wonderful. No, I'm just kidding. I really do like the captains. It's probably, honestly, probably my favorite artwork of all the 3 ultra rares. So, like I said, already have 2 of these. So, hey, if you need one, hit me up, because I have an extra. And of course, being the silly person I am, I did not grab top loaders, but I will get that protected ASAP. So Kevin the Host, got the Relatives Lost Soul, Idol of Shamash, Refusal of Entry. Probably gonna pick this up and put the captain in there. That's funny. That's funny. How did I know that was gonna happen? How did I know? I called it. Okay, where should we go from the other side? Let's go from the other side. Oh, open it from one side. I feel like I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. So, we'll go switch to the other side. Okay. Vow for Samuel. Hisham the Temanite. Inhabiting the land. Oh boy. Adino Bazik thumbless. Oh man, that's rough. Like my thumbs. Yeah, apologies if I sound kind of nasally. Two little kids. I feel like I've got a little bit of a cold. And another Val for Samuel rare. So I have at least 3 of these now. So if you want another one, then just let me know. What will you do? Concealed Canaanites, the Clashing King. Oh man, butchered opening that pack. Okay. Benaiah, the Lion Slayer, Stone Carriers, the Bearers of the Ark, the Man of God. Okay, we got Deborah the Victorious, Valiant Warrior, Dreamers, Caleb's Sword. I feel like I remember someone asking about Caleb's Sword too. Anyways, I already have copies. I have at least 1 duplicate of all the commons. And the rares I would have to check. But yeah, if you see any cards you need, just let me know. I'd be more interested in a trade probably, but if I get a full set together, if I get a full set in duplicates, I'll probably sell it off. Need some spending money for Nats, so I know for sure I'm gonna have a full set of roots after this. So if you're interested in a full set of roots, hit me up. I will definitely have a full set. A full set of roots. So okay, Hadad, ruler of it, not among you, the 5 kings, the inhabitants of Seir. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to the other side. There's that superstition coming in. Eglon's army, the woman of Thebes, scraps under the table, enemies to the south. I feel like so far I'm pretty lucky on the rares. I think I'll only have, out of this box, 1 duplicate so far on the rare. So that's nice. I don't say no to rares, but this is nice to get, a variety. Okay. The victorious being, concealed Canaanites. What will you do? The terrified chiefs. Land of Shamash, Abishai Spear, Return of the King, 12 Jordan Stones. Let's go to the back. Let's go to the back of the box. Been going from the front of the box this whole time, so let's see here. Joshua the Commander. This is Banished the Banished Lost Soul, the Trumpeting Priests, Rahab the Promised. I'm gonna crack up if I get another Captain Ultra. Gonna be the Captain of Captains. Oh. House of Samuel, Idol of Shamash, the Subdued Moabites, Access Denied. Oh. I feel like there should be a site called Access Denied. I know like sites aren't a huge thing anymore, but I feel like that'd be kind of cool, kind of funny, since that's kind of on the nose. Kind of, I feel like that'd be kind of a pun in a way. I don't know if it's a pun, but Eglon's Army, Abazir the Anthothite. Yeah, I'm not gonna even try that one. Heliz the Paltite, the Lord's Army. Israel Turned Away, Subdued Lost Soul, Inherit Canaan, Rahab the Promised. Almost done. I know you probably can't see. I don't know, maybe you can see the box, but you can't see the box. I have 8 more packs after this one on the first box. House of Samuel, Struggle Against Saul, Enemies to the East, Pleading with Edom, I should put the box a little bit closer. Yeah, right there. Oh, got another one of the dominant rares. Called the Prophecy, Threatening Sword, Enemies to the East, Slaves to Eglon. Weren't these the last two in the last pack? I think they were. Funny how that works. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes. Don't care that it's not a foil. This is the only altar I didn't have. That's so nice. Love it. Now, and by the way, in case you're counting, that is 2 ultra rares for this box. So most you can get out of a 50-50 box, since each box they come from only has 1, or at least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So hey, so far working out pretty good for me. And we still have 2 more boxes, so that's awesome. Joshua's Command, Stone Carriers, the Bearers of the Ark. Gotta put that in a capture. Aha. Man, this is going so good. This is so good. Has anyone, I'm already curious, like if you, assuming that this is of at least bare minimum quality to be posted on the YouTube channel, So if you guys are watching this and it didn't just get snuffed, I comment if you had 2 ultra rares out of 1 box. I know they say 1 guaranteed. I've never gotten more than 1 out of a box, but of Israel's Inheritance. I mean, because I know some of the sets they have 2 per box, but be interested to know if anyone's pulled 2 ultra rares from a regular box of Israel's Inheritance. Ambush the City, Joshua's Sword, the Man of God, the Clashing King. Holy Ground. So funny story. This one always reminds me of the church go to. They have a coffee shop that's called Holy Grounds. So that's what this card always reminds me of. A Dino Spear, Quake in Edom, 12 Jordan Stones. And apologies if I'm going fast. Just know that this is going to be a long video, no matter how fast I go, because it's 3 boxes, and also not super early over here. It's like, without looking at my watch, it's like 9 o'clock, so gotta get to bed. I started work at, did some overtime today, started at 4. Doeg the Slaughterer, Concealed Canaanites, Scraps Under the Table, David's Servants. Israel Turned Away. I hope you can see this. Great Dread. Sorry. Abishai Spear, and then this is the Banished Lost Soul. Samuel Born of Prayer. Spies at AI? Oh my goodness. Ahijah? Cloak Terror? I'm sorry. I know I'm mispronouncing these terribly. I'm not the best at that. Joshua's Command. Okay, last pack of the first box. The Long Day. Ira the Tekoite. Abishai Spear. Lord's Army. That does it for box number 1. And just so you know, these are got 2 ultra rares. Got Captain of the Host, Promised Land, both regular. They're not foils. Pretty nice. And if you're thinking about, like, if you want to put it into the, like, frames of cost of the box versus what you're getting, just these 2 cards alone on, like, if you're going by you know, Your Turn Games prices, just these 2 cards alone would be worth more than I paid for the box. Not saying that's why you're buying it, but just, you know, or why you should buy it. I'm not, you know, not trying to make a profit or anything, but it is kind of just interesting to think about. Okay. should have done that on the first one. You probably can't even see it on the video. Oh, like that. Okay, first pack of the second box. So here we get my third Val for Samuel, which means I now have at least 4 of these. Val for Samuel, Jabin the Assembler, Iron Chariots, the Inhabitants of Seer. I'm getting like so many vows for Samuel. I don't know what's going on. I'm not complaining. It's just interesting. Vow for Samuel, Retribution for Sin, Adino the Esnite, Abazir the Anathothite. Again, apologize. Avoiding Edom, the Man of God, Retribution for Sin, Ira the Tekoite, I feel like I got so lucky in that first box. I feel like I'm not going to get any ultras in this one, which totally fine, but we'll see. Samuel Born of Prayer, Adino Bazik, Thumless, Iron Chariots, Abazir the Anatholite. Let's go from the back. Back of the box. Let's see. Back. My left. Fear has fallen. Selfish belongings. Quake in Edom. Valiant warrior. This is the back right. My right. Esau's land. Enemies to the south. Access denied. The subdued Moabites. Man, I'm really like Captain of the Host. He just loves me. I don't know what I did to deserve such affection, but yeah. This is another Captain of the Host. Again, not complaining. Still most rare. No complaints. Would have been nice if it was a foil, since I already have 3 of these. Non-foils, but hey, no complaints. Scraps under the table. The 5 Kings march from Edom. Snatched spear. Woe to Shamash. God is with you. Stone carriers. Aegon's army, the terrified chiefs, access denied. Valiant Moabites. Go from the back again. Let's see here. Joshua the commander, Abishai spear, the Lord's army, I am refuge. Forced labor, Rahab the promised, Caleb's sword, Ahijah cloak terror. Kind of would like another promised land and wow, I wish because then I would have a full set of extra ultra rares, which would be nice because I would like to be able to sell a full set to make some money for Nats. But Caleb the Rewarded, Adino Spear, Discerning Judgment, Subdued Lost Soul, or trade. You know, trade's also good because really at the end of the day I want more cards, whether that's at Nats or through a trade. Deceitful Possessions, Captain's Sword, the Woman of Thebes, scraps them at the table. Snatch Spear, the inhabitants of Seir refused to listen to subdued Moabites. The sons of Ariel, Jehu message bringer, foreseen by Samuel, Shema the Herorite. Okay, we got 8 more packs after this one in the second box. And I'm not purposely letting you know when I get to 8. It's just coincidence that I said it at the same exact time as I did for the first box. Just lucky coincidence. I do promise I do not have that much memory. Struck and scattered, Keen Abimelech, inhabiting the land. Asahel, swift-footed. I'm just like laughing at myself right now with these pronunciations. So I'm gonna watch this, whether it gets posted or not, and I'm just gonna be cracking myself up with these pronunciations. Fear has fallen, the 5 kings, not among you, David's servants. Holy Ground, Johab Spears, Valiant Warrior, Battle Cry, Zabul the Fraud, Relatives Lost Soul, The Trumpeting Priests, Joshua's Officiators. Sorry, my stack of Roots cards is crumbling down. Land of Shamash, Slaves to Eglon, The Clashing King, The Crafty Gibeonites. Samuel, Born of Prayer, Zelik the Ammonite, Eleazar's Sword, Idol of Shamash, Israel Turned Away, Police the Palatite, Enemies to the South, You Shall Not Pass. Okay, there's gotta be some Lord of the Rings fans that are making these cards, because we got Return of the King, and then You Shall Not Pass. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love Lord of the Rings. It's so good. I honestly never realized that until right now, that there are two seemingly Lord of the Rings inspired cards. I heard that they're going to do another Lord of the Rings or something. I don't know if it was Lord of the Rings or maybe it was The Hobbit, another Hobbit. I don't know. But those guys are not as young as they used to be. Let's just put it that way. That's going to be, I mean, fine for Gandalf, but the other ones. The victorious being Inherit Canaan. We have the promised Scarlet Line. I think that might be the first Scarlet Line I've got there. Last pack of the second box. Let's see what it is. What could it be? What could it be? Non-ultra rare, which means we are just the one on this box, which no complaints here. It's better than zero. Deborah the Victorious, Woe to Shmosh, Spies at AI, Scarlet Line. That's so funny. I just said I thought that was a Scarlet Line, and then the next pack I open has another one. Okay, that's it for that box. Need to move, I'll just leave it. Okay, this is the last box. Let's see what we got. It's gonna be so funny if I get a third captain. Captain in every box. That's gonna be funny. Last chance at a foil. So Esau's Land, 12 Jordan Stones, Void of Shamash, Spies of AI. Struck and Scattered, Caleb Sword, Jehu Message Bringer, Retribution for Sin. Hadad, Ruler of Avith, Inherit Canaan, Spies of AI, Crumbled from a Shout. Okay, the Sons of Ariel, Jabin the Assembler, Jabin? I don't know. Police of Palatite, Ashahel Swift-Footed, Go Trimmer. Let's do one of the back. The Long Day, Joab Spears, Valiant Warrior, Battle Cry. Snatch Spear, the Crafty Gibeonites. What will you do? Enemies to the south. I'm just looking for Lord of the Rings references on these cards. Everything. I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched those movies though. Probably should rewatch them. They're so good. So good. Only thing is, this is going to be an unpopular opinion. This, even if the video is good, this might prevent it from getting posted. I don't really like Frodo. Just don't. The Frodo scenes are just, I don't know, they're almost painful for me to watch, honestly. I know he's a big part of the movie, but he's just, I don't know, whiny, kind of. I just much prefer Bilbo. Plus also the actor for Bilbo. I'm not saying he's better, but he's also my favorite Watson. Forced Labor, Rare, Abishai Spear, Return of the King, as I'm talking about one of those. Perfect. 12 Jordan Stones. Also, tell me that I don't know if you can see it, but I swear that picture looks like Aragorn. Aragorn? I don't know. I can't remember which one he is. Because there's a book series that I read where one was Aragorn, which I think is a book, and then I think Lord of the Rings is Aragorn. Probably. Joab the General, Scarlet Line, Dreamers, Dripping December. Go from the front to down here. Summoned curse, access denied, retribution for sin, Shama the hero, right. Samuel born of prayer, refused to listen, valiant Moabites, great red. I feel like I'm just ripping through these. Oh, that would be longer. Aha! There's my favorite rare. Vow for Samuel. Adino Spear, the Lord's Army, Joshua's Covenant. Deceitful Possessions, Adoni Bazik Thumbless, Iron Chariots, David Servants. Wall for David, Eleazar's Sword, Discerning Judgment, Iron Refuge. Snatch Spear, the Man of God, Told Before Truth, the Clashing King. Benaiah Lion Slayer, the Man of God, King Abimelech, inhabiting the land. Just noticed, I have 8 more packs after this pack. No ultra here, no ultra yet, but so with these 50-50 boxes, there's no guarantee. So this, you know, I would consider myself very lucky if only one of the 3 50-50 boxes I bought didn't have an ultra rare. I mean, there's still a chance that it will, but you know, I got 2 from that first box, including the one that I was missing, so I'm very fortunate. Israel turned away, banished, tabernacle, banished our soul, trumpet and priests. Man, I'm getting tired, obviously. They have the promise. the Sons of Ariel, Ira the Techoite, Adino Spear, the Subdued Moabites. The Bull, the Fraud, Joshua's Command, Dreamers, Foreseen by Samuel. Land of Shamash. I know I've opened at least 4. This is at least the 4th one, and I have at least 1 or 2 more in my binder. So if you need this card, I have a lot. Joshua's Sword, Not Among You, The Inhabitants of Seir. Also have a lot of that card, but Colin, so. Great Plunder, Foreseen by Samuel, Zalik the Ammonite, Swallowed by the Forest. Okay, we're down to 4 packs. 3 after this one. House of Samuel, Access Denied, Valiant Moabites, Refusal of Entry. Not Your Possession, Keen Abimelech, Concealed Canaanites, Shama the Herite, second last pack is opened now. Eglon's Army, Adoni-Bezek Thumless, Intervening in Prophecy, Zalik the Ammonites. Okay, last pack of the last box. Okay, let's see. Does it have a foil? Does it have an ultra? Does it have no ultra? What is it going to hold for us here? No ultra rares? Ambush the City, Not Among You, Enemies to the South, and You Shall Not Pass. Fitting that that is the last card of the last box, because I have been talking a lot about Lovely Rains. So, okay. So we got 3 boxes, 50-50 boxes, which don't have a guaranteed ultra rare at all. But we did get 3 ultra rares. Got 2 from the same box. One of the boxes didn't have it at all. We got 2 captains, and of course that Parmesan that I was very excited about. No foils, but you know, pretty good all things considered. And you know, the fact that none of these boxes were guaranteed to have an ultra, and I still got an average of 1 per box. Pretty good. So yeah, I would highly recommend getting these from Andy. I think it's fun. I think it's, the guaranteed ultra can be nice. Well, it is nice. I mean, it is nice, but I think just having the chance at more than one in a box is pretty fun too. Of course, you like if you're just buying one box, like I did have one box that didn't have a single ultra rare, so that's possible. Obviously buying more boxes would hedge your bets, so to speak. But super happy with that Promised Land. Um, yeah, super happy about that. Been really wanting one of those. I was going to trade for one actually, so now I don't necessarily have to. And I do have 3 extra captains now, so if you want, I will trade you 3 regular captains for 1 foil captain, and that is my best offer.